Oh, there he is. The weirdest enemy in the game. Yin Yang. Level 4 suicide on him works, but it's a bad idea. Why is it a bad idea? I've never heard this before. If you go to the Sephiroth scene with Vincent in your party, Vincent's model is all messed up. Oh man, I wish I would have checked that out. That sounds funny. So like you'd have to go get Vincent and then leave and put him in the party and then, or actually no, you can put him in the party right there and then walk in. Fight is not going well. Should use question marks. So here's actually a really good example of question marks. Because the right head takes like no physical damage. Can you not? Like, can you not? I just revived him. This is gonna be a boss in the remake? Very potentially. I swear if you hit Cloud, I'm gonna be so upset. What is happening? Oh god, what is he doing? This enemy is so creepy. Gang's happy. Great. I'm happy for him. Looks like a freaking character from Spirited Away. Boom. So yeah, static damage, so it did 900 no matter what, which is really useful. What is he doing? Great. Glad you're happy. I should look into the mechanics of this enemy. I've never looked into it. There's supposed to be a reason you want him happy, I would suppose. He can get excited, he can get happy. I don't know what any of it means, or how you affect it, or how it affects the fight. I don't know. He does this thing, I guess. I don't know. Responds to physical attacks by increasing its attack stat by 10 when it says that it is happy, and to magical attacks by increasing its magic attack stat by 10. These increases stop when these stats reach or exceed 255. Well, obviously, it couldn't go further. Is that only Yang, though? Why doesn't Ying do the same thing? And also, Ying has 420 defense. That's the second most defense in the whole game. That's almost as much as Ruby. That's insane. I never knew that. Ruby has 480 defense, I believe, and no other enemy comes anywhere close to that. That's really cool. I never knew that. I never knew that there was another enemy that can't be overflowed. I thought it was only Ruby. Because I didn't know any other enemy had anywhere close to 480. I learned something today. I learned a lot today, but that specifically is something cool that I did not know. I've always said that Ruby was the only enemy that couldn't be overflowed. Did I play on the broken piano in the mansion? No. I don't remember what that does. Wait, I should rest. Since we unlocked Vincent and we won't really be using him, I should talk about the Vincent Muglitch, because it's something that's specific to Vincent that we won't see. Well, I mean, I guess I could show it off later for fun, but there's a glitch called the Vincent Mug Glitch. In my old video, real quick, do you know where the mirror enemies spawn? On the second floor or the first floor? I want to say second floor. I guess we'll find out. In my old Glitches and Oddities video, I made a joke about it because it sounds like Muglitch. So here. But basically the way it works is there's a couple different weapons that if Vincent has that weapon equipped and he uses Mug, the next animation will get canceled. So for example, if you use Mug with Vincent, and then the next thing that happens is one of your characters casts Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round won't show the animation of you summoning him, but it'll do all the damage. Additionally, if you use Mug on an enemy and kill them with the Mug, the next animation that plays, there they are, the next animation that plays is the enemy dying. So the enemy won't die. Oh, that's right, it's not a steal, it's a drop. So the enemy will just still be standing there and the fight will end. Or if there's multiple enemies, that enemy will still be standing there, but you can't attack them and they can't attack. They're just a dead nothing. Just a model standing there. In the speedrun, the Vincent Mug glitch is actually used at the very end of the game to skip the final boss's dying animation because it's super long. So you kill the final boss with Mug, that way it just ends immediately, you don't have to watch the final explosion. Also, that's Mirror that they drop. I'm thinking of the wrong enemy. What enemy drops... I mean, Mirror is still good too, but... What enemy drops the candles? I know they're in the mansion. Thought they were in the mansion. I don't think it's the funny faces. think it's the scales. Scales have no steel, I think. Welcome back, Magic. How's it going, Captain? Can't remember. Wait, are they even called candles? Maybe I'm just totally misremembering. Yeet. Holy Torch. Why was I thinking candle? It's the bats. But you have to morph them. That's what I was misremembering. Holy Torch casts a D-Spell, and it's really nice because there's only like there's only a couple enemies in the whole game where D-Spell is really useful. So it's not really worth it to level up the Destruct materia, because it takes a while to level up the D-Spell. So what I usually do instead is I just forget the D-Spell materia exists, and I just morph a couple candles, or a couple torches near the end of the game, and just use them. The best example is against the final boss, because he casts Barrier on himself. But you could just use D-Barrier for that, actually. You don't need D-Spell. Oh, I forgot about the piano. Where's the piano? I don't remember this piano. It's in one of these rooms. Ah! Wait, fall. Yes! Perfect! What I planned. Don't look at me like that. Stupid. Yeah, someone said that earlier, MR. I never knew that. I knew there were certain enemies you could one-shot with laser. I didn't know he was one of them. What the? Why is Square broken? Why is Square doing that instead of Ray? Piano's broken. Dude, I don't remember that at all. It's been so long since I did the code the way it's supposed to be done. I just always put in the code. It's funny that it does that sound effect and not just like a blink. Apparently it's vanilla. It's funny, we play so many mods of this game that sometimes it's hard to tell what's vanilla and what's not. And because it's been so long since I've done this, because I always just knew the code, and a lot of us, I'm sure, the same way, I'm not surprised that you, like, thought that it was not vanilla. I do that all the time with other things. You're supposed to play that piano to figure out the code for the safe. Yeah, it's right here. There's one that says the lid of the box with the most oxygen. You have to click on the box up there twice. And then there's one that says behind the ivory short of T and Ray. I don't remember what that one is. I think it's in that room that we just walked out of. Oh no, that is the piano. So you have to do yeah, because it's talking about the ivory keys, and it says short of T and Ray. So you do... Is it talking about the keys that are broken? Or do you just do Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi? And then it tells you. I don't remember. And this one is creak in the floor near the chair on the second floor, then go to the left 5 steps, up 9 steps, left 2 steps, and up 6 steps. That one always gets me. That one's annoying to try to do with a D-pad. And the hidden one just tells you. You spill tea on the piano and shoot it with a ray. Well, now I'm curious. It's been so long, I don't remember. So do you play the piano? Or is it just sitting next to the piano? Oh, yeah, it's just sitting next to the piano. So it's just a hint that it's by the piano. And then the piano just makes the weird noises because it's a broken piano. Mystery solved. Yeah, the third one is up here. I usually just mash for it. It's like here somewhere. Yep. And then what's the other one? The other one was you see? Oh, the chest, yeah. Did you see Yuffie running away when she was confused? That was amazing. She had like a 360 no scope. It's this one. It says most oxygen because there's a bunch of trees and plants in the room. The fourth is just the invisible ink one. It just tells you what it is. That was a weird note to start on. I was thinking about this earlier, and I forgot to bring it up. Is this the first Final Fantasy game that plays the last note you left on when you go back to the world map instead of just resetting the song? I'm trying to remember if 6 did that. I don't think it did. I don't think 5 did it either. It's a really nice touch. There's something about, like, the music not resetting that just makes it feel a lot more fluid. instead of always hearing the first part of the song over and over. It's a really nice I mean, I know a lot of newer games don't do that. It's a really cool thing that 7 does. I can name a lot of newer RPGs that do not do that. Yeah, and it's also a really long song, so you get to actually hear all of it if it does that. It's such a shame that it stops playing it later on. I don't hate the world map theme later, but I do very much miss the main theme later in the game. I think that the reason that it was easier to do that is because of the way the modules work. It doesn't have to keep the information of where the song is at all times. It can deload and reload the modules. And it just has to send, like... It probably sends the information as to where the song is to the field module, but then just holds it there until you go back to the world map. And then plays it. But it doesn't have to load the entire song on the other modules, just the position. And I love this song. Just sit here and listen to it. No, when you turn off the game, it'll reset. But when you battle something or go into a field and then come back, it'll remember. So yeah, Pepfriend's probably right. It probably holds it in the kernel, because the kernel is the only thing that's always running. I was thinking it sent it to the field module, but when you get into a battle, it also remembers, so. I only pretend to understand how the code works. I understand how the AI works, but I only pretend to know how the code works because it's a mess, and I'm not a programmer. I understand it except when I don't, yeah. Did I save? I don't know. I was listening to the song and forgot if I saved, whatever. Alright, time for another speed run fun fact. At one point, the route for the speed run for the PC New Game Plus had you run through this entire field with only Young Cloud. And if you got into any fight and got attacked more than once, or got attacked by a bad attack, or got crit, your run was over. Because you had to make it all the way through with Young Cloud without dying. And it was a wild time. I hated it. The zoo on the bridge uses the can't reach flag, but not the one on the windy path to the reactor? What? Maybe it's because you're on a bridge, so the idea is like he's flying off the bridge, even though that's not what they do. But maybe that was the idea. Check this out. This chest doesn't open. It just disappears. We take the whole chest. Like, this is mine now. Also, Rune Blade. Yeah. Everybody loves when I pull out my Rune Blade. just gonna level up on all materia. Whatever. The chest is the rune blade. He just stands there holding a chest. I don't remember these birds looking so, like, hairy on the top. I wonder if they fixed that in the Steam version. Yo, Dracan! Thank you so much for the brand new sub, man. I feel like that's a PS1 only thing. I feel like on the Steam version, it's, like, smooth on the top. These ones look like they forgot to shave. I'm gonna kill you with this paper pinwheel. Hey, it's better than the origami bird or the ball. Yuffie has like the weirdest weapons. I mean, every character has a joke weapon, but she has like 3 different joke weapons. Hey, thanks so much for being here, Drakon. And you came at a good time because we're doing it right now as a double day. Normally we would be done with it for the day, but we're doing a double day today, so you're just in time. Vincent has a little squirt gun. And it's actually pretty strong. I mean, they all are, but I think his has something special about it that makes it even better. I think it has like a really good hit percent or something. Yeah, it's a little squirt gun. Pew pew. It's called the Silver Rifle, which is such a weird name. I have no idea why it's called that. Does Aerith have one? The umbrella, I believe? And it's like pretty useless. Oh, talking about useless weapons. Why would you ever use this? I mean, granted it is double, so I guess it's got that, but look at how weak. You get the umbrella so close to when you get her ultimate weapon that it's pretty silly that you'd use it. And also, it's Aerith, so why would you want her to do a lot of physical damage? But she has one just for the sake of having one. Yeah, if you only use magic with Red 13, I could see you using it, but I believe the Seraph Comb actually has more magic too. Let's see. 57. 59, yeah. The Seraph Comb even has a better magic stat than the double thing that's meant for magic. I'm telling you, dude, the Seraph Comb is a complete meme. The Seraph Comb is like the perfect example of a whole team works on something and they're like, okay guys, take 5, go grab some lunch, and then like while they're grabbing lunch, some guy's like, are they gone? Like makes it super strong while no one's looking. What'd you do while we were gone? Nothing? Nothing at all. I didn't just quadruple the effectiveness of this random weapon. It wasn't me. Two points isn't much, but it's just funny that it has more magic than the weapon that you're supposed to use for magic. No, I don't think you can sell the Seraph Comb. I want to say the Seraph Comb might be the only weapon you can't sell that's not a starting weapon. Am I correct in saying that? I think... Well, I don't think you can sell ultimate weapons either. You can lose them, though, to a magic pot. Also, someone fixed the bridge. I don't know who, but someone did. Oh, thanks, Blue Phoenix. Appreciate you. That's a Dargan. Big boy Dargan. I have to fact check this with chat. But I think if you try to manipulate something and the word miss appears, it means they can be manipulated. Chat is disagreeing with me. Alright, never mind. And big dumb. Well, if that's the case, Dynamics, then you can definitely sell... you can definitely sell the ultimate weapons, because I know the ultimate weapons can be stolen. Pretty sure they can be stolen. Maybe I'm not that sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was right. Okay, so back to my original hypothesis. I think the Seraph Comb is the only weapon that can't be sold that isn't a starting weapon. 666. Wait, Dragon can be manipulated? Okay, back to my original hypothesis. I think if Miss appears, they can be manipulated. I was right. I shouldn't have listened to chat. It's okay. Also, we got Stardust Ray. Let's go. Chat is always right, except when they're not. Just like I'm always right, except when I'm not. We got a gold armlet. Gold armlets are real good. It's actually really worth sitting here. Well, I don't know if it's worth it to steal 3 because we're about to get even better armor. But yeah, gold armlets are good. If you happen to see a dragon, might as well steal it. There's no real reason to go this way. I just thought it was kind of neat. There's an item, I think. There is one really important enemy down here that can be morphed for some source. I forget which. Vitality source, maybe? It's not these enemies. So I was correct, except the silver beret, which for some reason cannot be sold. Wait, is that a starting weapon? No. Why can the silver beret not be sold? It's just random garbage. Today I learned the silver beret cannot be sold for no reason. That's actually a really good, like, random Final Fantasy VII fact. Those are my favorite kind, it's just the random ones that make no sense. There's the Sniper CR. Everyone likes that weapon. It's the one that can't miss. One of the ones that can't miss. So Vincent with Death Blow and that weapon is really powerful. Yeah, we can go get the elemental materia too. That's probably the best reason to come back here. Think of the bits yet? Yes, Vincent has several weapons that can't miss, and Tifa has some as well, or maybe just the one. They have 255 attack chance, so they cannot miss. And I don't remember exactly... Hey! Manipulated Dragon Space Period. Unfortunately, he doesn't have Dragon Force. It'd be amazing if he did. Because Dragon Force is super good. We'll talk about that later. This is going well. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works, but I think, like, I don't know, I guess if your dexterity is incredibly low, you could maybe miss. Maybe that's part of the calculation, but, like, it does the 255 calculation, and then, like, the death blow doesn't lower it for some reason. I'm not exactly sure how that works. If you're in Fury, you might be able to miss, too. Okay, Dragon, I know you have wings, but you're on the ground. Better take damage. I would have been really upset if you didn't take damage. Yeah, an enemy will stay manipulated forever until you attack him with something that isn't magic, or make him attack himself, or whatever. So, it gives you free steal. Hey, they give it the 777 bits, CJ. Appreciate it so much, man. Thank you so much for all the support today. Can you die now? I kind of want to move on. I know you have lots of health and you're a big scary dragon, but you just move on, that'd be great. Thanks in advance. I will do everything that's fun. So pretty much everything. The only stuff I'm not doing in this playthrough are stuff that's like pretty irrelevant and long and tedious, like Aerith's Ultimate Limit Break. I probably won't get the other Ultimate Limit Breaks. Like, I'm not going to go get everyone's ultimate weapon, I'll just get the ones that I'm using or ones that are fun to get. I'm not going to get Sneak Attack, sorry. I'd rather die. Oh, I should go the other way. I hate getting Sneak Attack. We'll do some Chocobo stuff, though. And if I happen to get it while we're doing Chocobo stuff, then big win. But how's it going, Det? Nope, this is an in-depth playthrough. We're diving into a lot of the code and AI and pretty much anything you can possibly think of we'll be talking about. We're talking about a lot of the speedrun stuff as well, but it's not an actual speedrun. And if you want to know more about Fantathon in general, you can type !Fantathon in the chat. Visit the official page. No problem. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. It's kind of it's a very unique playthrough, so it's not something I expect you to just know by looking at the title. Dare I say, first of its kind. We're making history, ladies and gentlemen. If you could erase all memories you have of all lore of Final Fantasy VII to play it again for the first time, but in 2021 and at your current age, would you? No. I don't think the game would affect me as much if I played it now. I'd still enjoy it and stuff, but playing it as a kid is, I think, part of the big reason why it had such an effect. This is an excellent fight. I love it so much. Can you tell by the smile on my face how much I love this game? Wait, what's a mess of code? I missed this conversation. I mean, everything is, but... Oh, the code for breeding chocobos? Yeah, it's... something. I mean, I don't claim to know how much spaghetti it is, but just understanding how it works, I'm not surprised that it's spaghetti. Did I miss something? Oh, I know what I mean. I gotta go the other way. Also, here's the zoo. Okay, so you can't manipulate the zoo. I got a bird wing. I'll be honest with you, don't even remember what that does. Can't remember the last time I used a bird wing. Uses whirlwind. So actually kind of nice, because it's the only way to get arrow damage. There's nothing else in here, right? I feel like I'm missing something. I have this funny feeling. That's what it is. I knew I was missing something. I know that elemental isn't attached to anything. I was just putting it there for the double XP or double AP. Go through the cave. Yep, that's the second elemental. How many enemies are weak against arrow? Yes. Limit. One of the coolest limits. It's great too because each hit can crit, so there's like a pretty good variety of damage you can get from it. And yeah, the Seraph Cone gives it big damage. Yeah, I mean, even if you don't use Red 13, like if you use them just for magic, man, the amount of boost you get from, like, the limits in Seraph Cone. And I think that's it, because I think the other way is just the... where you jump down. good way to kill them fast. Yeah, chocobo breeding is definitely pretty weird. And it all kind of amounts to nothing because you can just save, quit, scum, everything you want anyways, but it is cool that people took the time to figure out how to manipulate it. Yeah, they were not happy with Cloud. Doesn't this go nowhere? Yeah. Yeah, so this is just where you jump down. That be it. Yeah, Howling Moon with Seraph Comb is pretty awesome. It will just nuke everything. Which is funny, because I always used Red 13 as a magic caster. I never thought he was that strong. I would just always used him for magic. My team, when I was growing up, was always Cloud, Tifa, Red 13, and I'd have Cloud and Tifa be the physical, and then Red 13 to be the mage. And his attack stat isn't great. His magic stat is definitely his best part. But it just so happens the Seraph Comb is so dang strong that you can use him as a physical attacker for a really long time. How's it going, RNG? In the German translation of Final Fantasy VII, the lay-flat attack of these grasshopper enemies is translated word by word, which basically changes it to a slang expression for getting laid. Excellent. I'm loving all the random Final Fantasy VII trivia today. I don't remember if there's anything interesting in here. I want to say that Cloud says something about the tanks or something, but I don't remember. Usually I don't like to talk about viewers, but that is pretty funny. We're at max stat viewers. You cannot become stronger. Hey, you should fix this again. Hey, how's it going, Sleep? Yeah, there's nothing in here. I couldn't remember if there was like any text or anything. Just come in here for the memes. Way to go, OMG, you overflowed. Now no one can see the stream. Guess I'll just have to play Sonic. That's the only cure. Alright. We finally get to talk about the Power Soul. Oh, there's one other thing I want to do before I fight Materia Keeper. Oh, I love that was great. Actually, maybe I'll just try it on Materia Keeper. That could be interesting. Yuffie sliding away to victory. Oh, here we go again. I want to think that somebody asked, like, hey, should we put in a piece of code that says, like, the characters don't run away if they're paralyzed and just stand there? And then someone was like, nah, it's funny, leave it in. So this here, if I can stop getting into fights for like 4 seconds, just goes to that spot where you jump down. Remember how I said that if you run away on active, they usually only get 1 hit before you get away? That was before I fought the fight with 5 enemies that are mega fast. So yeah, that just goes there, and you can jump down. Okay. Can I just go to the save point, please? Arr, I'm a dragon. Pay attention to me, I'm important. Can we just... Thank you. Jeez. That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't get to the save point.